For my research method proposal, I decided to look into art therapy in autism in children. Key definitions. Two of the key definitions I looked into were art therapy and autism. Art therapy is a form of psychotherapy involving the encouragement of free self-expression through painting, drawing, or modeling. It's also used as a remedial activity or an aid to a diagnosis. Autism is a developmental disorder of variable severity that is characterized by difficulty in social interaction and communication by restricted or repetitive patterns of thought and behavior. Some examples of art therapy. Below are two videos that show examples of art therapy. Thirsty for Art is a channel where a lady who is an art therapist has put out videos that can show you what an art therapy session can look like, as well as guide you towards a career in art therapy. The video linked shows how you can evaluate your own artwork and see what it says about you. Banana Jamma is another artist on YouTube. In the video, she experiments with art and her mental health. In the image below shows an example of what that can look like. Research question. My research question is, how can art therapy help children with autism currently and in the future, and with the different intensities of autism? Levels of autism. This is also known as the autism spectrum. Level 1 is the high-functioning autism. They will have a difficulty initiating social interactions and problem with organization. Level 2, they have difficulty or distress coping with change, and they will also show repetitive behavior. Level 3, they have an extreme difficulty or distress coping with change. The repetitive behaviors that they show will interfere with their function, unlike Level 2. Importance of the study. This study is important to learn how coping skills for people who struggle with autism can express themselves and how it can help in future situations. Also, can this form of therapy help someone later in life as well as their current lifestyles? Main findings. My main findings have been that later in life, after a series of sessions, the art therapy has helped many children with autism confront their aggression, hyperactivity, and other issues that they may have. Many of the art therapy sessions are categorized by time periods that range from 60 minutes to 90 minutes. Most of children that are in the groups would range from ages 8 to 9. Evaluation of validities. The two validities that are commonly shown are external and construct. External validity is when the design of the research is beyond the original experiment. Construct validity is based on observations and measurements. Method proposal. For my proposal, I would look into participants that would range in the age of elementary schoolers. The sample size would be slightly small, being around 10 children in each group. And the total of groups would be 3. The 3 groups of children would each be a different part of the spectrum. In each group, the genders would be 5 females and 5 males. Method proposal measure 1 would be a self-report. This self-report would measure one's mental state at a specific time before meetings and then later a remeasure to see if the therapy helped improve the mental health or not. Method proposal method 2. The second method would include a study on the art that is being made by the children in the group sessions. When looking at the art that is being created, you want to look at what the images represent or what colors are being used in the image to represent the different emotions. Method. The method that would be used is to start with individual sessions with the participants and slowly incorporate one person into the session to allow the children to open up to one another without feeling pressured to be social. With each session, have the children create a different piece of art that represents their mood at the time and the time before the session. Then take a sketchbook home to continue different artwork to express themselves. Finally, some examples of what art therapy activities could be during the group sessions. They could create a Zentangle. Draw something large involving moving around your body. Use only colors that will calm you. And finally, draw with your eyes closed and let your hand guide the drawing. Finally, my citations.